Welcome back to my Dark Souls guide video. In the last episode we talked about game mechanics. We went through parries, riposts, backstabs, stamina, guard breaks, and how to fight bosses, getting used to rolling, stuff like that. We went through the tutorial and showed some advanced techniques of using the tutorial effectively. Go check those out if you want to, but it's really geared towards very new players that don't understand any of that right there, and need the tutorial as a method of learning. This episode is how to start a character off right. I call it my Firelink shrine run because it basically just gives me everything I need at the start of the game, and it starts there at that soul and ends when I pick up my 3 humanities. So let's go off and do that starting out. Alright, so the Firelink Shrine is officially run. When I pick up these 3 humanities, that's when the run is fully and completely done. I start the run out by going up here. I like to take off excess stuff like my weapons, because you don't really have to fight through this. It's up to you if you want to, but it would be so much more of a hassle if you did. I go up here and grab this. I then go down here to grab these. In this chest is a talisman and a morning star. In this chest is some PvP item, good old cracked red eye orbs, which I will need in the future, and some Void's talismans, which I will need in the future for PvP. Because this is a PvP character, I'm just legitly making it through this playlist. Alright. We got a large Soul of the Undead here. For new players that are looking for different weapons and stuff like that, there is a Ultra Greatsword right here. The binoculars are down there. And a Winged Spear for the Dex users right here. Ultra Greatsword is naturally for strength users. Now, I don't like to die, because if I pick that up, I've got all of that mess following me. So I like to make a second run through here in order to collect my last 2 items. I collect this one, roll down here, and grab that. Doing that resets where all the enemies were and puts all the skeletons back to the laying down position. And then that allows me to go and pick up my last 2 items at Firelink, and gets me to the point to where I'm almost ready to finish it. It's a really quick run, and it gets a lot of stuff done for the player, essentially speaking. Let's run across here. And jump down here one last time, rest of the bonfire. This run allows you to have plenty of souls to level up with, as well as enough souls to buy items and stuff like that. In this particular build, we're doing a bow only run, so I need to buy as many arrows as I can, which means I will be saving all of those souls that I had just picked up for later. On your elevator ride down here, be sure and get your homeward bone in your quick slot, and make sure it rises back up by stepping on the plate again and leaving quickly. There's another soul down here. No, I don't want that. And you can run right through here. Now then, for new players, the master key would have allowed you to go through a gate through there and bypass 1/10 of the game, which is so bad for new players. I want my S-Stock. This is good for rapier users, ones that are interested in using the rapier at the start of the game, which I'm actually interested in. Yeah, this will be a bow-only character, but I need to get to this. I need to at least be able to get to my arrows. Anyway, point is, there is a transient curse in this right here, which you don't really need right now. So when you pick it up, just really go ahead and just throw it away into your inventory and just get it out of your quick slot bar, because when you run through here, you don't actually need anything but a homeward bone. For new players, I don't suggest ever going through here other than to get this item. Doing anything else here is really pointless, and you can waste valuable materials going through here, which is transient curses. When you should go through there is after you've killed Ornstein and Smough and picked up the Lord Vessel. When you've picked up the Lord Vessel, then yeah, I would say, go for it, go kill Sif. Kill Sif, kill Ornstein and Smough, get the Lord Vessel, and then go through there. I wouldn't ever go through there until then. But take that Firekeeper Soul and reinforce your Estus Flask, which is awesome, and I'll show you why in a minute. And now typically I would eat all of these soul things right here, and it will literally get you up to about level 10. For leveling purposes and explaining exactly what you would want to do as a new player, as a brand new player that is, and wanting to learn, you can beat this game at soul level 1, meaning you're a pyromancer and you never level up. Since you can beat it at level 1 with like no HP, I mean less than 600 HP, I mean way less than, I think it's way less than 600 HP, I'll have to go check again, but you have very little HP going through a soul level 1 build, but you can beat the game with a soul level 1. So leveling up vitality isn't that important. Same thing with endurance. What's important is your items, okay? I could beat the game with just what I have right here. Literally, with just this character and everything I have, I could beat this game easy. It's not a problem. It's about leveling up your items and upgrading your materials, weapons, armors, and stuff like that, which we will talk about in a future episode. That future episode should be in 2 episodes. If I do everything correctly, it should be in 2 episodes. And it'll be called Upgrading, the upgrading episode, and what you need to do and some things you need to do and stuff like that. But really, you don't ever have to level up in this game if you don't want to. And I won't be for the start of this game because I need the arrows and stuff like that. And since I only have 7 arrows right now, there's not really much I can do. I was hoping to have more than that. So I will be using the S-Stock for a little bit of this next footage. But the run for this is done, and I can pick up my 3 humanities. So, you have your weapon. I still don't suggest using a head or body, just because it's cool to look at your character the way like it is. Anyway, finishing up. Next episode will be going from Firelink to Andre, hopefully. Firelink to Andre in the next episode. Thanks for watching. This is how you do the start of the game, in my opinion, and get your character starting off correctly. Alright, next episode.